From Hollywood, it's StandupInStilettos. On stage tonight, she's made us laugh on Comedy Central's Tough Crowd, Sherry Davy.
Our first sweet-smelling lady has made regular appearances on Comedy Central, as well as Nick at Night's Search for America's Funniest Mom 2 and NBC's The Today Show. So please give it up for the very funny, sweet-smelling Sherry Davy!
Hello, how you doing? Doing all right? Doing okay? Yeah. I'm Sherry Davy. I know you can tell by my accent I'm not from around here. No. I'm from San Francisco. No. I'm English, but I want to let you know that even though I'm English, I'm not here to solve a murder mystery, just to let you know that. I want to tell you that I'm so happy to be here. I really am, because I'm a mother. I'm just so glad to be out of the house without my horrible children on a weeknight. Isn't this fantastic? Oh, my God. And I was almost late today because my babysitter is crazy. She said to me, I just want to let you know that I have an anger management problem and I've been to prison. I'm like, really? I don't care. I'm leaving. I was like, stop. You had me at hello. It's like, if you beat them and I'm not there, did it really happen? I don't know. I'll say anything to get out. I really will, because I'm a single mother, and I'm single again after 23 years of marriage. Can you believe it? Yeah. In the end, it didn't work because we're different signs. I'm a Leo. He's a What can I tell you? There you go. I have two daughters. I have a 9-year-old and a 15-year-old. And it's miserable, horrible. Anybody else here have a teenager besides me? Horrible. Let me give you my impression of every American teenage girl. This is what they sound like to me. I literally can't stand her. I'm literally so tired. I'm literally so PO'd with her. OMG, ROTFL, MAG, BTW. I was literally LOL. I'm like, what am I? I don't know what the heck she's talking about. What is the secret language? Is it a special code? Are the Germans coming back? Should I be nervous? What are they talking about? I have no idea. And they're so miserable at this age. They're very miserable. I went for a walk the other day just to get away from her. When I came back, she was like, where were you? You literally left me. I said, I was out there saving your life. Because if I was here, I'd have to literally kill you. That's right, because I hate you, you horrible girl. Horrible girl. She's a horrible girl. And very, very mean because of all the hormones as well. And in fact, my nickname for her right now is Bitchy McBitchface. It's true. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Every year I have it put on her birthday cake, and they charge me extra because it's a first and a last name. And, the man at the bakery always says to me, is she any better? I'm like, no, not really. Not really. No, not really. No. And all we ever talk about, her and I, are the vampires, because at this age, they're obsessed, right? They're obsessed with the vampires. This is all the young women talk about nowadays, is the vampires. And you know why, ladies? Because that's how pathetic the men have gotten. That's right. Oh, yes. That's right. That women are now looking to the dead. We literally are. Absolutely. And if you think about it, a vampire would make an excellent boyfriend too, right? Because they don't eat, you get to pick the restaurants, There's no holiday drama because there are no in-laws because everybody's dead. And you can date other people during the day. It's fantastic. It's an excellent boyfriend. It's an excellent boyfriend. And I'm really worried about her right now because she is just obsessed with the boys, really obsessed with the boys. That's why I've spent the past several months trying to convince her that she's gay. Seriously. I make her watch every tape there is on coming out. We spent hours watching it. Hours the other night. And after they were all done, I looked at her and I said, listen, do you have something you want to say to me? And she said, no. Do you have something you want to say to me? She's like, I'll literally love you. I don't care. I'm literally oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. But I really don't have to worry about her with the boys, honestly, because she has such poor hygiene, which I'm actually very thankful for. And then they have terrible hygiene at this age, don't they? She smells like a combination of soup, sweat, cheese, and axe, just sprayed all over her. Oh, no, it's awful. Her room smells like Thailand, for God's sake. It smells like Thailand. I said to her the other day, I said, what are you doing in there? Shooting, a locked up abroad, or you just have abroad locked up in there? What's going on? Horrible. It's horrible. I know some of you are shocked. You're like, oh my goodness, how could she say that? She's English. She must be good with children. Oh no. You think that because of Mary Poppins, right? That's why you think that, right? No, I'm not Mary Poppins. No. Well, what about Oliver? Remember Oliver? That little sad sack? How about that kid, right? Right? A pathetic little orphan introduced to a life of petty crime, and it was a musical. That's horrible. It's horrible. It's like, please, sir, may I have some more? No, and no one loves you, you bastard. Now tap dance out. That's horrible. It's a horrible thing. It's horrible. English people not necessarily good with children. No. My mum, also horrible, yelled at us all the time. Always. And she had a stroke recently. I went to visit her in the hospital, and the doctor said, you're going to notice that she uses a lot of foul language. She's very argumentative and verbally abusive. I was like, oh, thank God she wasn't affected by the stroke. Thank God everything's fine. Thank God she's fine. Well, I have to tell you something. It's lovely to see such a turnout for a women's comedy show, because you just never know anymore, especially with this economy, right? And I'm even losing my health insurance with the divorce, but that's okay. I have car insurance, and I'm very smart, you know? Now, every time I don't feel well, I just go out and hit someone. That's right. Thank you. Yes. That's right. And when the ambulance shows up, I'm like, I think I broke my leg and my throat's sore and I need a mammogram. I get it all taken care of all at once. Geico, solving America's healthcare crisis. Thank you so much. I'm Sherry Davies. Thank you.
2 more coming your way when Stand Up in Stilettos continues.